What's up, everybody? We're back with another tape haul. We're back with another VHS. You know what? I was going to say another VHS Betamax haul, but I don't have any Betamax, just strictly VHS. All right, let's get into it. I'm having a lot of fun collecting my VHS and Betamax tapes. And let's share in that love. Let's share in that fun. Okay, what are we doing? Where are we starting off with? Dazed and Confused from, what is this from? 1993. 1993. And is this everybody's favorite stoner comedy? What say the audience? All right, so we have ourselves a sealed copy here. And I forgot how much I paid for this. But what I appreciate about this copy is that we have the Universal or MCA Universal watermarks on the back. Typically of the available copies that I've seen, they all have that tin can. They have the real watermarks, the film reel watermarks on the back. I really don't want to mess with those too much. I'd rather have the studio or the manufacturer's watermarks on the back or wherever they're supposed to be. But yeah, we have Dazed and Confused Universal watermarks. Hell yes. And not to be outdone, we have the screener copy. Yes, sealed, still sealed. I like to keep my tapes in comic book bags. There are actual cases for VHS tapes, but I don't like those. I don't like them. But this one is still sealed. And, oh, well, I'll tell you what. Let's get a look at the info on the back. It's basically, when it comes to these screener copies, it gives you a reason why you should, I guess you could say, purchase this for your store. And check that out. We have MCA Universal watermarks on the screener. Yes, very happy about that. Look at that beautiful copy. Beautiful. I think I paid. Okay, so I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think I paid. Shoot, I forget. But I think I got this screener copy for like $70, which is a great price. But yeah, man, look at that. Beautiful. Hell yeah, very happy. All right, what's next? All right. Now this is a movie that I'm excited to have, and I didn't even know it. Okay, so we have Manhunter from 1986, starring William Peterson, the guy from CSI. He plays. Well, actually, this movie, if you really wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at this, but this is the very first cinematic take on Hannibal Lecter. So this is the film adaptation of Red Dragon. Okay, but they couldn't call it. But the producers decided on not calling it Red Dragon because at the time there was another movie that was a big hit that had dragon in the title, so they just decided to steer clear of the dragon name altogether, and they named it Manhunter. And I mean, I don't even think there's even a trace of Hannibal Lecter, like not in the pictures, not even in the description of the movie. What I love about this, and the reason why I bought it, because I didn't even know that this was the case, that this was a Hannibal Lecter movie, but I like this because the movie was like $12. It's still sealed, and it has the Lorimar watermark. It's very, it's almost rubbing off a little bit, but it's there. And that I could definitely appreciate. And we got this for $12. Yes, Manhunter from 1986. And there are no other sealed copies of this movie on eBay at all. So yeah, we got Manhunter. I have no clue what a movie like this would go for. I think unsealed copies will sell for as much as what I paid for this. Oh, and another point. You have, even though it's still sealed, you see this little tab. Now this is underneath the plastic seal, and I noticed that all of the copies of Manhunter that I've seen have this little sticker right there. All right, so yeah, man, very happy about that. All right, what's next? Ooh, am I gonna do this one next? Yeah, why not? Let's go. Yeah, excited about this one. Would you like to play a game? All right, so we've got War Games. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I watched the movie, this movie Manhunter, the other day, and it's directed by Michael Mann, who's the creator of Miami Vice, and this feels every bit like it feels like a spin-off of Miami Vice. That's the way the movie feels. It's very stylized. There's music, it's got that kind of, I can feel it coming in the air, like that type of music in the back, like that synth music, very harrowing and urgent in the background. You know what I'm saying? It feels very much like a mid-'80s Michael Mann directed / produced film or screen production. All right, now we're moving on to War Games. Would you like to play a game? Okay, yeah, very excited about picking this up. So from what I could tell, this might be the second release of this movie, or rather, second release of the VHS, because from what I could tell, the very first release is this MGM logo is in color rather than just black and white, and the CBS Fox, it's like it's in its own little black box. It's hard to tell. It's hard to describe, but this might be the second release, but that doesn't matter. I believe I paid. I think I got this for $250. To me, I'm more than fine with that. There was a copy, and you can see the price sticker on here. There was a copy that sold, and the seal, this plastic seal, this was like half of this was missing. This was missing on the seal. It was a really. It was. I mean, technically it was still sealed, but it looked terrible, and that went for like $150. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is like a cult classic, early '80s movie. So, you know what? Let's go on ahead. I was more than happy to pay $250 for this, and we have the CBS Fox watermark. I love it when the CBS Fox watermarks are like kind of off. You know what I mean? They're not like they're like either they're backwards or upside down or something stupid like that. I can appreciate this. I like this a lot. War Games, hell yeah, Matthew Broderick. I watched this movie. I try, like, when I buy a movie that that I haven't seen before, I try to make it a point from here on out to watch the movie, just like with Manhunter and in this movie here. Really good movie, man. It felt so so early 80s. Like I was around, I think I was like maybe 5 years old in 1983, and man, that really took me back to when I was like 5 years old. Just the look of everything, the arcades, the computers, and all that kind of stuff. Man, good times. All right. What did I want to say more about this? I'm pretty sure I could say more, but we're gonna move on because we have a lot. This was a big week. All right. Next up, we've got Bad Influence from 1990. So I have to imagine this movie was shot in, 1989. And with Rob Lowe and James Spader. I watched this. I actually just finished watching this movie a few minutes ago. And what did I want to say? Nobody can play a 80s yuppie better than James Spader. Nobody. Okay, now what I like about this, you've got the RCA Columbia sticker. Okay, it's still sealed, of course. I only buy sealed movies. You have the RCA Columbia logo on the box, and we've got the RCA Columbia watermark on the side. Now, as we go into the 90s, RCA Columbia, the logo changes to Columbia TriStar. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you'll get the TriStar logo on the watermark, you'll get the TriStar logo on the box, and you'll get the TriStar logo, or you'll get the TriStar logo on the sticker here. So to be able to find the RCA Columbia on all parts, that's a big deal. So I think I paid like $10 for this. No, I paid $20 plus shipping. All right, what's next? We have ourselves another screener. Flatliners. Okay. All right. What did I want to say about this? Not too much. Anytime I can find a screener still sealed up, I guess I'll go ahead and do it. There's no watermarks on here, from what I can tell. Nope. But I guess that's okay. I think I only paid like $40 for this. And for a screener, you know what? That's not a bad price. All right. Share the dare with a friend. And is there any differentiating info outside of promotional copy? Not really. But that's okay. All right, what's next? Oh, let's do an 80s cartoon, shall we? Now, I was hella excited to get this. So we've got Cops fighting crime in the future time. I loved the cartoon, loved the toy line. I have a mint on card bulletproof from the toy line. And I hope to find some more at a decent price. But you know what? Over this weekend, there's going to be a toy show a few hours away. Ooh, do I go? Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I'm trying to save some money. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh. But here we have a sealed copy. And what I appreciate about this is that we have the KB Toys sticker on here. I believe I got this for, I think I paid like $25 for this. So I think there's about 2 episodes here. You have Buttons McBoom Boom. That's my guy right there. I want to find a sealed I want to find a mint on card of this figure. But yeah, you can read. So this is from 1989. All right, cool. Nice. Very happy about this. Just to find like a sealed 80s a sealed copy of an 80s cartoon, any episode, especially one where you have all of the good guy characters on the cover. Like that's cool to me. I like this. All right, what's next? Let's do this one. Pick this up for $50. I figured let's go ahead and get this out of the way. We have a sealed copy of Kids, and we have a Blockbuster sticker on the. There's no watermark, but at least there's a Blockbuster sticker on the seal here. Man, this movie was disturbing. I remember seeing this back in the day. Disturbing as hell. But yeah. What more did I want to say about this? That's about it. Now let's get into some good shit right here. Ooh, hella excited about this. Very, 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 very excited about that. Look at that. So we've got Animal House. Look at that. Look at this beautiful. This copy is so beautiful. And check this out. So we have the old school Video Cassette Inc. logo, and we have the watermarks on the front, side, and on the back. Ooh, so from what I could tell and what I could research, this is the 1983 release. So the very first release was a 6-sided box. It was black. And it had like a little bit of this image here kind of in the middle. That one is hella impossible to find. This is definitely the next best thing to that. So yeah, man, look at that. Yeah, beautiful. IGS ready. This thing is getting graded at some point. This thing is hella beautiful. I was looking at the golden auctions for VHS tapes, or rather tapes in general, and I saw that there was a copy of Animal House that sold, a graded copy of Animal House that sold for about, I want to say 300, but it had a different MCA logo here. So I believe that was the 1988 release, and this is a much earlier one. So yeah, National Lampoon's Animal House. Hells yes. Ugh, look at that. Ugh. This is cold right here. Ooh baby, yes. I really wanted a copy with the Video Cassette Inc. logo. I really wanted a copy of a movie with that logo. All right, we're moving on. All right, Boogie Nights. This is another movie. I figured let me just go ahead and get out of the way. And the reason why I picked this particular copy up is because it has the Warner Brothers logo on the front. Ooh, dude, sorry. Excuse me. We're all out of frame. It has the Warner Brothers logo on the front of the box, as opposed to at the bottom, which is usual for the 90s releases. So, yeah, all right. Okay, it's all good. Nothing more I really wanted to say about this. All right. Ooh. I'm excited about this just because I just wanted a sealed copy. I didn't care about too much of anything else. This might be a second release of this movie, but I didn't care. I think I paid like $13 for it. Not a big deal. So we have Above the Rim from 1994, starring Tupac. Yes, I loved this movie. The soundtrack is even better. I saw this movie in the theater when it came out, and yeah. If you watch Prim's Hood Cinema, he did a review just a couple of weeks ago of this movie, and it's funny as hell. So I would definitely recommend watching that review. Watch this movie too; it's a good movie, and it has the Warner Brothers watermark at the bottom. like I had mentioned previously. And as I had mentioned previously, with these 90s releases. And I think this is a second release just because I think the first release might be a Turner Movies. I think. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to tell. But I'm gonna have to do some more research. But like I said, I paid like $13 for it. All right. Ooh, are we gonna do this one next? How about we do this one? I don't know. This is another movie. I figured let me go ahead and get out of the way and pick up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the Pizza Hut sticker on here. Is this embossed? It is embossed. The turtles are embossed on the box. And we have the Turtles watermark. So we have the FHE release. Turtles on the whatchamacallit. I'm saying a lot. Excuse me for that. And the Turtles watermark. All right. Okay. It's all good. I don't know. I think I basically paid the going rate for this. You know what I'm saying? So, meh. But I got it out of the way, and I'm happy. Actually, not really. I'm not that big of a Turtles fan, so I can kind of take or leave the Ninja Turtles. But I don't know. I just something to get out of the way. All right, now here's a movie I'm very excited about. This is now you would think. I got a copy of Animal House early release Animal House, right? You would think I'd be the most excited about that, but I'm the most excited about this. Ooh, baby. So we have ourselves a copy of a sealed copy. Early release Pulp Fiction. Early release Pulp Fiction. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Sealed. Look at that, still sealed up. And okay, so from a lot of the sealed copies that I did see that didn't have that ugly collector's edition at the top, this is the non-collector's edition. That's the one you want. American release. I think there are foreign releases that have like names and all that kind of crap. And then I believe also you'll have a blurb or something like that in the right here at the bottom of the box. But yeah, man, look at that. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna show you something. Real quick. I forgot to bring this out. Oh boy. Okay. All right, so this is going to be kind of a mess here, but I think it's worth showing. Okay, check this out. So we've got a poster of Pulp Fiction. Look at that. Look at this. All right, so this is, and it is going to be impossible to get this thing all in frame, so I don't even think I'll try. But check this out. So this is the poster for the home video release. So it's, so this to me is a big deal. I like this a lot. And the director, Quentin Tarantino, he started off working at a video store. So I don't know. I like this. When I saw it, I bought this for $50 almost a year ago. And this is before I was even collecting tapes. You know what I'm saying? So I held on to this for a while. I wasn't even sure. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have bought this, because I'm like, it's $50. I didn't want to spend $50. But I'm glad I bought it. I'm very glad I bought it. And the funny thing was, I thought that this Here was the closest I was going to get to having a sealed copy of Pulp Fiction on home video. But I was wrong. I was gladly mistaken. All right. And. Okay, so we have to look at the sticker here. A lot of the copies that I've seen have the sticker on, have the security sticker on the Bruce Willis side of the box. And also, this is interesting to me because I don't see this a lot on any of the other copies of Pulp Fiction. So we have the hologram sticker on here. And I noticed there was another Buena Vista release. So Disney distributed Pulp Fiction, okay? And with a lot of the Disney releases, you'll have this tab here, and then you'll have a security sticker, okay? And I noticed there was another Disney release. I forgot the name of the movie already. Something Wicked Always Comes Around. Or something, I think it's one of the, I think it's Something Wicked Comes at the door. Something Wicked Always Comes Around. Something to that effect. But I noticed that release has this hologram sticker on it. And I'm going to try to show it. It's basically an old school movie camera in the hologram. I don't know. Can you see it? Okay. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with this, but I'm happy we have ourselves a sealed copy, and the security tab at the bottom is still intact. And this is an easy $500 tape. Easy. We got this for $20. Ooh. Praises. I don't think this is really perfect at all because I noticed there's a little bit of fraying right here. Now it's meant to be, it's kind of like a vintaged cover. You know, this is part of the design because it's hard to tell where some of the damage, where some of the, I guess, the design stops and the actual damage to the tape begins. So there's a little bit of damage right there and a little bit of damage right there, but it's still sealed. And we have this cool hologram sticker, which I don't see on too many of the other sealed releases. So we got this thing for $20. Yeah. This is the type of thing that gets me up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, we're moving on. We spent enough time on Pulp Fiction. Let's move on to, I'm not quite sure why I bought this. Maybe it was cheap enough. That's the only reason that I can think. I think I only paid like $14 for this. So we have Tess by Roman Polanski. I haven't seen this movie. It's a double, and it's a Roman Polanski movie, so it's probably gonna be boring as hell. So yeah. So we've got I'm a sucker for the RCA watermarks on the back. I believe the first release it's like a 6-sided, so this is enclosed to where you have to open it up from the side. But I don't know, it was only $15. All right, what's next? I think I paid like $12 for this. Bullet, Steve McQueen. That's the only reason why I probably would pick this up. I take that back. I have seen this. I was going to say that I haven't seen this, but I have. And you have the Warner Brothers. You have the Warner Brothers watermark on the front. And this is I don't know if there's an early release for this at all. You guys that know tapes, Is there an earlier release for Bullitt? And what year is this? This is 1987 release of the 1968 movie. Okay, all right, it's all good. And last but not least, we have the second release of Bloodsport on VHS. It's a good looking. It's a good looking movie, or rather, good looking tape, and it has the Warner watermarks at the bottom, along with the recycle symbol. So that's how you can tell it's a second release. All right, so that's my haul. I'm sticking to it. We have ourselves a sealed Pulp Fiction. Not only that, we have a poster for the VHS release, or rather for the home video release. So I am excited as hell. Thank you guys for the great response to the 10th anniversary comic book haul video. And we're going to be mixing up content. Yes, we are. All right. We'll see you next time. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Bye.